the great. They call me the great. I just teach tennis and enjoyed life. Be number one in the 70s.
Hi, my name is Richard. As a tennis player and instructor, I always enjoy meeting players who, in my view, makes a difference. Early in 2007, I met Ivo, a challenging tennis player. So, as I got to know him better, I asked him to allow me an interview. Here's what he had to say.
My name is Ivo Barbic.
Yeah, I understand you're a tennis player.
Yes.
For the benefit of the young ones, how did you become a tennis player?
I just taught tennis when I came in this country in 1970. I went to school at the Tech. And to pay my tuition, I had to teach some tennis lessons.
How long ago is it since you started to play tennis?
Well, I started my mother used to play tennis and I was a kid. But I took it seriously when I came in this country.
So
I played rugby and soccer most of my youth.
And where are you from? What's your origin?
I'm originally from Montenegro, but I was born in Egypt, and we moved to France when I was 13 years old, and I never lived in Montenegro. I just stayed in France, and then from France I came here to study.
Could you tell me some of your tennis accomplishment?
Basically, when I start playing senior tennis here, I start getting ranked, state-wise and then nationwide.
What would you say would be the highest achievement that you've done so far in the tennis arena?
Basically my goal was to manage clubs, tennis clubs, and coaching kids, from 4 years old to an adult, to 60, 70 years old. So my real goal was to develop the base, of tennis at the beginning level. And then I start coaching some youngsters where they went to college, with scholarship.
What would you suggest to anyone who would be interested in taking on a career in the tennis arena? How would you suggest to the young ones coming up that would like to be part of the tennis? How would you suggest that they go about that?
If they could take some courses, with the USTA, get graduated with P1, P2, and then understand the pedagogy, the way you teach people is not just to know how to play, but you have to know how to teach them. Teach the understanding the technique of the game, and the physical aspect of the player, and then adapt that to the lesson.
Would you say your career was fulfilling because of tennis?
Very fulfilling.
So
I just spent 23 years at the Sandy Spring Tennis Center, and I'm retiring in December. I'm 71 years old now, and today, by the way, and I will stay coaching. After my retirement, I will coach.
You will go on
mainly coaching, no more management. That's it.
I found that Ivo's people skill made him connect, and when interacting, he was always open for meaningful discussions. How much time would you say per day have you spent so far playing tennis to maintain your level?
I mostly play 3 times a week, with some good players, basically. The rest of the time I teach or coach. In my view, he always presents himself as a role model who with ease gets along with people. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed the interview as much as I enjoyed making it.